we've been together in providing affordable homes for Nigerians, both of in diaspora. As we started, we had a very humble beginning. In the year 2010, we started somewhere at number 12 Anipele Street, just in a room. And because Bible says that don't despise this of humble beginning. And with that alone, the courage and the passion to move on was actually in us. And we actually, as a practitioner, real estate practitioner, we've been around for 15 years.
Okay.
Because we were both working for Grace Swords Multi-Concept Limited, owned by Honorable Remy Adeyelu. So we both, aside from we've been friends,
okay,
but we also worked there together. But before working there, I was actually working in the secondary school before moving into Grace Swords, also through a friend. Now, we came together in 2010 and we formed Agview. And like I said, just in a room, and we were able to get our very first estate at Agbara Igbesa. In Agbara Igbesa, then we started with just about 10 acres of land. And as of today, we have about 350 acres of land there at Agbara Igbesa. And we've been able to allocate over 1,500 plots to subscribers. Then we started with 350,000 per plot, initial deposit of 50,000 naira, and spread for about 2 years. As of today, the same land is selling for 4 million naira. But Agview started, like I said, with a very humble background. There was no money, nobody to really help. But God, was very much interested in everything we do then. We were able to recruit some young consultants, those who had the passion to rewrite the story of their lives and to becoming somebody great in the future. We have quite a number of them that today they own their companies. We have some of them that have been able to travel out of the country. We have some doing some businesses in the real estate sector. We have some in government, and they are all doing well. But at that time, just in a room, we were able to work our way, to where we are today.
What was the strategy?
The strategy, firstly, was the passion to, giving back to the people. We saw the gap about the deficits, the national housing deficits in Nigeria. The last time federal government and state government built a house for the low-income earners was in the late 70s and early 80s, the Jakonde era. So we saw the gap. The government are not building, and there are so many people, there are so many tenants. And we said, let's see how to provide something, do something for the people. And we started, the passion to do for the people. That was one of, the second strategy is also, let's see how to, doing something for ourselves. Because like I said, I was working in secondary school, I was earning 12,000 naira, even as a graduate, and I saw that couldn't take me anywhere. So I had to think inward, look inward, and see how to do something better. And which has really played out, which has really helped. And today we thank God for where we are. We have 15 estates today, and with over 1,000 consultants, and we have quite a number of staffs, and we have so many companies that have been able to emanate. We are still growing. It's a continuous process.
It's only Lagos.
Not only Lagos, we have in Lagos, we have in Ogun State, we also have in Ibadan.
And which area would you say you play in terms of the projects?
Okay, we are actually playing in all the stratas of human endeavor. We have project for the low-income earners, which I'm going to explain. We have project for the middle-income earners. We also have project for the high-income earners. Like our project at Mowe of Father, we are currently building what is called affordable homes. When that project started 3 years ago, a 2-bedroom carcass was going for 2.5 million naira, while the 2-bedroom completed was going for 4 million naira. But the same carcass today is 5.5, while completed is 7.5. So as we did 2.5 million naira, initial deposit of 50,000 naira, the low income earners, then could afford it. And even as at 5.5 today, initial deposit of 250,000 naira, at least the low income earners can still do something for themselves. I remember as at that time, and somebody selling akara woman somewhere around Anthony here, beside Zenith Bank, she bought into the project, and today she's a landlord there. You see, so we have that project going on. So today we have built over 700 houses there. That's the 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom bungalows called the affordable homes. That's for that class. We also have for the middle income earners, we have a project called Bluestone Treasure Garden. It's at Mowe Town. The 3-bedroom there is selling for 20 million naira. When we started last year, it was 15 million naira, but because of the prices of building materials, now we have moved, a bit forward. And also we have a project called Treasure Homes in Lasamaja, Smart City, is a smart estate. A 3-bedroom flat there is going for 30 million naira. So for somebody in the high capacity there, can actually invest into that project. Aside from you buying land and buying houses, buying to live in, which is good, you can also buy it for investment purposes. We like to encourage people that don't eat all the monies you have, invest to the future. The future is certain. What you're doing today, things might change, but properties, it's a lifetime investment. In fact, we have been able to discover that real estate business is the bedrock of all human existence. Everything you do has to do with real estate. And certain people as an organization, you are into the print media, you are into entertainment, but you must have an office space. You must have a place to print that is real estate. So it has to do with all human strata, all human facets, So we encourage everybody that you must have something as you can always fall back at. If you go to the advanced countries, you see them coming up with hotels, recreation centers. These are heart of real estate, It all came out from there. You see people going to check, for example, Burj Khalifa, tallest building in the world. People paying money just to go to the tallest building in the world. You can just imagine, So that is form of real estate. You can make money in diverse ways from real estate. You can even build a house and rent out. When we got to this building 9 years ago, we were a tenant then. But today we own this place. It's our view house. So that's real estate. We were once tenants and we moved from that tenancy to becoming a landlord.
You spoke about the concept of smart city. Why the need for smart city?
We are now in a digital world, and everything we do must tilt towards that direction. Digital knowledge, digital economy, digital. If you travel out of the country, you see whereby with your high lead, you can even open your door. You can unlock your phones. You can do so many things. With internet now, internet solves problems. You can connect to anywhere in the world. You can do video calls. You can do online calls. We saw that because of the country, the security problem in the country, we have to create an environment that is watertight and secured. Now, a smart city has got some good features like daily codes, whereby without the code, you can't gain access to the estate. You can check your flat, your apartment, anywhere in the world with the help of internet and CCTV camera. You can raise alarm. You can, you are having an alarm there. You can press a button on your phone, and the alarm will sound there, and security men will come in there to check what is actually going on in your apartment. So with the internet, you can play around it and make your house a smart city. You can even know the level of your gas, your cylinder. You can know even your sewage system. You can get to know your water level in the tank. It's just a button away on your phone. So we can create that ease around your environment for you. And these are just with the help of internet. Yes, you can just reach the world. So that not any one person can just move into your estate without prior notice. You must provide your daily code. That shows access code. With the code, you put it in, you gain access into the estate. So it's just about security consciousness and moving towards where the world is moving to. We are now a digital world. It's called digital economy, and you can see what the Western world are doing. They are trying to take off all the vehicles using fossil fuel, moving into cars using the internet, cars using electricity, solar power by solar energy. Cars, you have batteries, you can always charge. Whereby you don't need to be burning carbon, into the environment. So that's where the world is. I traveled into Dubai and I saw 5G network working at the Expo Center, Dubai. So everything smart city, robots attending to you, and things doing normal. So we can also introduce that to our system. Yeah.
What would you call your latest project? Which is your latest project?
Wow. We've got some new projects like we have Treasure Hilltop Estate, Command Alabado. That estate is one of the best products we have ever launched. The estate is about 1,000 acres of land, and it has got everything that has to do with land transactions. Command Alabado is such a very strategic area on the mainland here. One, you have good road network. The former governor of Lagos State did all the about 22 roads in that area. The estate is surrounded by good development. You have houses around. It's not a place you can just say it's one bush. No, the land is pure dry land, and it has got title documents, CFO. So Treasure Hilltop Estate is available. We also have something new for the low-income earners too. It's called Treasure Island Estate Phase 1 Extension. The extension is just an offshoot of the Phase 1, which we have built about 700 houses. Now the extension, we are building taka structures, whereby you come in and do your finishing to your taste. So you have a 2-bedroom with 5.5, where you can spread for 2 years. And when you spread for 2 years, you spread as convenient with initial level. So we have these two projects. They are new projects we just launched, and they are out there up and running.
There are those who have also said that the government can use the real estate to.
And that's why one of our estate alone, we have built about 725 houses at Mowe Ofada. Why Mowe Ofada? Government policies, with ease. You got the C of O without much problem. The last administration. So if Lagos State can look into all this, there are developers who come in and build affordable homes. There's nothing wrong in building high risers. Instead of building 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom and wasting land, we can build high risers so that we can open up the system, and a lot of people can also come in and do and invest. Sir, there are so many Nigerians in diaspora that would like to have investments in the country. All what they need is good and friendly environment. And also, our government should work on security. After working everything, without security is nothing. So they should tighten up the security network, because Nigerians in diaspora would like to come in with their foreign direct investment (FDI), and with that, it will help the economy. Because we only depend on oil, and oil is going. The world is moving into the digital economy, whereby the need for oil will be very at minimal stage. You see, so they should look more into and do the needful, work on infrastructures, and work on security architecture. It's very important.